Hello and welcome back to episode 58 of our Rune Factory 3 special playthrough. So when we last left off, we were working on our Kuruna Romanceries and we got the first 4 requests done. So after the 4th request, Karuna's going to start sending her requests through the mailbox because it's in the understanding that you've done the Unity Festival at this point. So after completing the Unity Festival, you can look out and the 4th romance event. You can start looking out for that 5th request through the mailbox. So I've got it right here. Let's get right into it. Of course, the game loves to give me these requests on a festival day. So here it is, another request. I have decided to pay Wells a visit and offer my greetings. Would you be so kind as to escort me? So let's go find Kuruna. She's up here in the village.
Good morning.
I'd like to pay my respect to Wells. Could I ask you to escort me to him, please? Are you sure you want me to come along for that? I am. Though the Amity Fair has brought us together at last, we both spent many long years poisoned by mutual hatred. Going by myself feels awkward yet. Okay, I'll gladly escort you then. Oh, but thinking about it, maybe Honduras would be the better choice? I am still the elder of the settlement. I have my dignity, and I don't want to cause him too much worry. That's kind of you. It's nothing so grand. Now stop before you make me blush. In the interest of not wasting time, shall we be off? Sure. So Wells is coming up right over here. It's a lovely day. Well, look who's come to visit. Thank you for the warm welcome at the fair the other day. I thought I'd stop by to offer my greetings again, in a more personal capacity. You came all this way just to say hello? How considerate. I'm sorry to put you through all the bother. No. It's the least I could do as the last one to come around to the idea of the Amity Fair. My stubbornness caused everyone a great deal of trouble. I must admit, had he not worked as hard as he did to convince me, I would have clung to my distaste for your people in return. For that, I'm sorry. I guess we were both too stubborn for our own good. True. We both owe him a great deal of gratitude for out-stubborning the both of us to build this bridge between our cultures. Indeed we do. It was nothing. The Sharon's tree has grown considerably, but it yet refuses to let its flowers bloom. I've noticed. Is it perhaps because some small corner of my heart still harbors enmity for your people? No, that can't be it. Besides, I'm sure you don't. There's something else we must be missing here. Maybe so. A bond that surpasses the boundary of race. Though the Amity Fair has encouraged exchange between our peoples, perhaps that isn't enough of a bond. Which means? How are things between you and Kuruna? Have you considered cozying up to one another? Cozying up? What are you saying? Friendship isn't the only form a bond can take. Love is another, even more powerful type of connection. That's true. Are you not fond of him then, Kuruna? Huh? I wouldn't say that. But this as well. Wells? You're making Kuruna uncomfortable. I was just offering an example. You need it taken literally. Don't tease like that, please. Sorry. Still, I can't help but wonder why the Sharon's tree flowers have yet to bloom. A good question. Our oldest stories say only that it requires a bond that surpasses the boundaries of race. There must be some further secret to it. One we've yet to uncover. Oh well, there's no rush, I suppose. After this long, another decade or two of waiting doesn't mean much. Yeah, let's all keep working together. We'll get them to bloom someday. It's time we were on our way. Okay. Wells, I look forward to forging a long and lasting relationship between our peoples. As do I, Kuruna. As do I. Now then, could you please escort me home? Of course, it'd be my pleasure. Thank you. Let's go then.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming along with me today. No problem. I'm glad that you and Wells are getting along just fine. As am I. Here, this isn't much in the way of compensation, but I hope you like it. Something else in your mind? Please don't take what Wells says seriously, okay? Let's do I won't. You didn't have to agree that quickly. Come again? It's nothing. Goodbye. Oops. What'd I say? Alright, so continuing on with my day. We're doing some end of the month farm maintenance. I've already done it, so we don't gotta do it just yet. And we're gonna sell the stuff that we got today. I'm selling my food products because I want my fridge free for seeds. And then we're gonna work on some crafting to top the day off. So we're still working on foraging and cooking. Let's see if we can forage anything today. Let's see, we could forage force elements and a fatal crash as long as you've got the iron to make that stuff. We'll work on the force element first. I'm not going to overload us with each or the other in case we run out of the ingredients we need to forge these things. So that pushed us to foraging 97, and now we can call it a day. And we'll sell those force elements. I think I'm gonna hit these with some vitamin C's so that I can have some crops tomorrow. Just make sure we get at least some from the last harvest day. Now we'll head out to our fodder fields and then see if we've got that other Kuruna request, the 6th one. We're on 6 now. So we're making pretty good time. Alright, so Looks like we do have that 6th Kuruna request that we'll get on today. So let's just jump right in it. If you don't mind, Shara told me of a lovely flower field. Will you accompany me there?
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm glad you're here. Do you have another errand for me today? Come now, do I really ask nothing but errands of you? I guess that's not entirely true. Hey! It just so happens that what I wanted to ask today is quite explicitly not an errand. The other day, Shara told me about a beautiful flower field not far from town. I'd love to see it, but I suspect I'd be a little lonely going on my own, so I thought I'd invite you to join me. Oh, is that all? Sorry, that's what I get for making assumptions. Will you come with me? Of course. If I'm not in the way, I'd love to join you. If you'd be in the way, I wouldn't have asked you in the first place. Aha, right, sorry. Did I say something funny? No, you've just been apologizing so much. Have I? Now then, shall we be on our way? I get the feeling something went right over my head just now. So we're gonna take her to the flower field over here. Here we are. Wow! Look! There are flowers everywhere. Yeah, they're pretty. Exceptionally. The world truly is a remarkable place than I had ever realized. Ah, is something the matter? No, it's nothing major. Please, humor me. Well, remember when we had that conversation about how you'd never set foot outside the desert before? I do, what about it? Look where you're standing. You're outside the desert with a big grin plastered on your face. When I realized that, it made me happy. Stop, you're embarrassing me. Sheesh, now you've made this so awkward that I don't want to bring it out. Bring what out? This.
Huh?
Oh, you seriously packed this lunch? Awesome. You say that like it's the most surprising thing in the world. Less surprised and more excited. We're in the perfect place for a picnic, you know? Mind if I dig in? By all means. That's why I packed enough for two. Oh no, you don't like it, do you? No, I do. Please, you don't have to force yourself. I'm not, promise. It really is delicious. I should hope so. I went to a lot of effort to make sure that it was perfect. Can I ask what this here is? I'm not familiar. Ah, you must mean the cactus. Like, cactus? Yes. As far as I know, there is only one kind, and it's the kind that exists in the Sultarana Desert. And evidently, it's edible. Yes, unexpected, isn't it? To say the least. They're quite flavorful, actually. A touch sour and sticky, perhaps, but it brings a nice bright element to the meal. At least I think so. Well, I'm sold. Let me try a bite. Whoa! Well?
Really?
I'm delighted you think so. They're a bit of a finicky ingredient, since you have to pull out all the needles first. And they have them in spades? Spines? Anyway, I can see how that'd be a lot of work. It was, but knowing that you like it made it worthwhile. Here, now try the other parts too, go on. Thank you, that was one heck of a spread. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I have to say, I wasn't expecting you to get to eat your own cooking today. That was a pleasant surprise. If I'd known though, I would have packed a dessert. Now that you mention it, yes, I should have asked you to bring one. I can't believe I didn't realize that ahead of time. I guess I'll just have to go make one another time. A pleasure for another day, then, loath as I am to go without. I'll make up for it by putting just as much effort into it as you did this lunch then. Sound fair? It does. I look forward to it. Now then, shall we head back? Yeah, I hope you'll invite me out again sometime. You are supposed to invite me in the next outing. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll do that. Good. I'll be waiting. Thank you for a lovely time today. All right. So that was our 6th request. After the next one, we can start going on dates with her. Let's pop back to our house. We're gonna start selling some stuff. Just the animal products. And we're gonna go shopping a bit. I doubt we're gonna be so lucky as to get the next event right away. But we'll check the mailbox tomorrow and see what's up. I'm kind of just waiting for Saki to open up her shop. I don't think I need flowers or anything else. While we're waiting, I'm gonna start tilling my farm for fall, because that'll kill some time. Alright, so that's our starting point. Let's see if Saki has got anything for sale. I'm trying to count on my fingers what the divisible by 9 is. So we're gonna buy 36 of these. That's the divisible of 9. And now we can make earnest edges when we run out of the other stuff. I don't think I need to put anything in there. Okay, so we'll just work on crafting and then call it a day. By crafting, of course, mean foraging. Alright, that's gonna knock us out of that. So I'm gonna make some mixed herbs to kill our RP, and then we'll go sell those swords and call it a day. So it is the last day of the month, which is a lot of farm maintenance for me. I won't keep you hostage for it. We're just gonna go check the fodder fields, and then I'll see if we've got that Kuruna request locked and loaded. Alright, so no Kuruna request yet. Sorry for my English today. No Kuruna request, but in a second you'll see it. And you won't have to see my farm maintenance either. And welcome back to the Kuruna event that we've been waiting for. This is the one that will unlock dating for us. So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be I'm gonna be relieved when we're done playing this game, but it's the second day of autumn and I've already had to replant my crops because the typhoon mechanic in this game is broken, but that's besides the point. Let's just move right forward into this Kuruna request. So the name of the request is ... We love an ellipses. I'm craving a chocolate cookie. Could you make one for me, please? So let's go talk to Kuruna. I do think we'll be making her a chocolate cookie today.
Good day. Hello.
Do you remember when I asked you to bring me a sweet potato? Yep, of course I do. You were like a kid about to tear into a birthday present. How could I forget something so adorable? You don't need to remember that part. In fact, forget it immediately. Anyway, I asked you to come because I have a question if you don't mind. Sure, what is it? You wouldn't happen to be able to make a chocolate cookie too, would you? Wow, Kuruna, you are really addicted to your sweets. Hey, everyone's allowed to like something. I'm only teasing. I can get you what you crave, no sweat.
Really?
Really? Great, here's the recipe. Well, I'll leave you to it then. I'll be back with it in a jiff. So we're gonna head straight home and look at this chocolate cookie recipe. So we need a regular cookie and some butter. With our chocolate cookie in tow, we're gonna pop right back over to Kuruna. Sorry to make you wait. Here's the chocolate cookie you asked for. Kuruna? Are you okay? Pardon, I was so happy I couldn't help myself. Say, would you like to join me? I'll put on some tea.
Really?
Wonderful! Please make yourself at home. There, steeped to perfection, shall we? Ready when you are. Then let the feasting be... Hello, Kuruna! Who is it? Hi! I was in the area, so I thought I'd drop by.
Dear.
Oops! Oh dear, I'm interrupting something, aren't I? No, you're always welcome here. Please, make yourself at home. Oh, I couldn't possibly intrude. It's okay, I'll come back some other time. Shara, wait. I'd actually really like it if you could join us. But I don't mind. Honest. Are you sure?
Yes.
Of course. Well, I guess if you insist. You sure love your sugar, don't you, Kuruna? I guess I do. My father was strict with my upbringing and never let me indulge as a child, you see. When I moved out to live on my own, I suddenly started craving sweets of all shapes and sizes. My grandfather was strict too. I never got to have snack time, even when I was really little. But when it comes to Monica, boy, does he spoil her rotten. Grown-ups can be so unfair sometimes. You said it. You know, you two get along really well. I like to think so. Hearing you say that makes me happy. Same here. I wish we could have met and become friends way sooner, Kuruna. I feel very much the same, Shara. Now then, let's dig in, shall we? He went out of his way to make an excellent chocolate cookie for us today. Oh, well gosh, if he made it, then I definitely have to try it. It's pretty standard quality, really. That was delicious. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. It was more than worth the effort. Kuruna, thanks for letting me crash your alone time. Sorry if I got in the way of anything steamy. What? Toodles! She would leave after making a jab like that. Still, the chocolate cookie was excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you for today. Let's do this again sometime. Here, a small token of my thanks. I hope you like it. Thank you very much. Looks like she gave us some proof of wisdom. We're just gonna drop that in our shipping bin. I would like to go see Sakuya today. I haven't gotten the chance to go to her shop in the past few days. These are all the trash from the typhoon that hit my farm last night after I had just planted all of these lovely vegetables. It was truly a travesty.
Hi there. Welcome. Sakuya. Huh? Welcome. Welcome. Huh? Appreciate it.
I'm checking our request. I think that was actually the request that unlocks dating for us too. So I'm gonna go home and drop some stuff off and then we'll go take Kuruna out on a date. Alright, so she wants to go look at the stars, which means this area right here. You know this area well, right? Indeed I do, like the back of my hand. Where at nighttime, the stars would fill the entire sky. You wouldn't believe how beautiful it is. Next time we come here on a date, let it be after dark. I'm all for it. I want to see those stars with you. Yes? Why did you invite me here? Because I wanted to be with you. What? You don't say that to other girls, do you? No, why would I?
Thank you.
This may sound weird, but can I ask you something? Do you have fun spending time with me?
Really?
Truly? I don't exactly have my finger on the pulse of topical conversation. I have to wonder if I don't bore you. Not in the slightest. I invited you along today because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Besides, you can never be boring. All I have to do is give you something sweet to snack on and you turn into a completely different person. It's highly entertaining to watch. I'm not sure I'm flattered by that compliment.
Thank you.
Whatever the case, I'm glad that you invited me to come here with you. I'd like to thank you by returning the gesture somehow. Let's do your cheek. Can I, touch your cheek? My cheek? I guess that isn't too much to ask. Thanks. So, here I go. How long are you going to keep your hand there? Sorry, it was so soft I didn't want to stop. For goodness sake. Now then, I think that's enough for one day. Shall we be on our way? Yeah, we should get going.
Everything's fine.
So I'm gonna send her home. And then we're gonna... I don't know how much crafting we can actually do. To work on bumping up our forging skill. I guess we'll make some daggers. I don't have any iron, that's why. Okay, so let's see if we can make any food. We can make some royal curries. I think I have to make more mixed herbs. So we'll work on that and then make as many mixed herbs as I can. See if we can make more royal curries and then call it a day. I think that was all we made, right? So we'll say goodnight to today. If we don't have a request from Kuruna by tomorrow, we'll take her on another date and choose some different options. We probably will never get to bring her to the desert during nighttime. Maybe we'll save that for our proposal. We'll just have to kill some hours in a day. Alright, so let's head to the fodder field. And then we're gonna do some shopping on our way to check in the mailbox.
Morning. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thanks. Morning. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Come again.
Alright, so no Kuruna event, but we will take her on a date today. I'm just gonna put my stuff away.
good morning.
Good morning.
I'm hoping she said she wants to see the stars again. I wasn't paying attention. But again, like normal, I won't read the stuff that I haven't read before. So let's see.
Huh?
No, don't worry about it. Speak your mind. You just had this look on your face like you really wanted to go somewhere alone with me. What? When? When did my expression suggest such a thing? When I said hi to you? Surely not. I'm not some chaste maiden looking upon the object of my affection with doe-eyed wonder. I don't want to tell her that I don't have fun spending time with her, even though I'm sure Micah's gonna say something sweet. I just don't want to do it.
Really? Thank you.
Let's ask her if we could touch her glasses. Not in a million years. Huh? But I said no. Aw. No means no, and I say emphatically no. Now then, I think that's enough for one day. And we still made her upset with us. So let's do the rest of my chores for today. I'm gonna go check the apothecary while we're waiting for Saki to open up. This will likely top up our episode as well.
Morning. What brings you in?
So I think we do have 2 more requests to get through with I almost forgot her name for a second. We've got 2 more requests to get through with Kuruna and then our proposal event. So I'll save the last date for the proposal event since that's allowed. And we'll take her to the desert at night in the next episode. And maybe if there's time, we'll run through the final dungeon again. But if there's not time, then I'll just skip through it because we've done the final dungeon with the last few girls. But without further ado,
Leaving so soon?
Marian's got nothing for me. I should have been talking like that with the clock running so that we didn't have to wait for Sakia.
Morning.
But while we're waiting for her to open up, let's go fix my fodder fields. stalk you again, making me very sad. So we didn't get nearly enough stuff to start crafting or cooking. We're just gonna leave it for tonight and yep. Alright, so again, we've got 2 more Kuruna requests and 1 more date, which will be our proposal date. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!